Today, in a Squarelell universe, I light a torch. I draw happy faces. And who's that guy? And here we are again at the miter saw, starting something new. Now, if you look at the plans, it will tell you to cut 4 at 17 and 2 at 16 inches. But let's be honest, you're just gonna cut 6 at 17 inches, aren't you? Admit it. Once you have all 6 pieces cut to rough length, well, it's all old hat, isn't it? Joint to face, joint to edge, plane to thickness. Oh yeah, those 2 pieces, make sure they're max thick. That means as soon as you get both faces parallel and clean, stop for those 2. Those are going to turn out to be the high parts of your chess and checkerboard. Well, that's a table saw, so that's fun. Hey, so this part's fun. To keep things organized, you want to make sure you know which parts are max thick, which are not, and what you're cutting out of each of them. So what I've done here, the first 2 pieces I'm cutting up are the max thick pieces, and you'll see the piles that they go into. The remainder of the pieces that I'm ripping and organizing on the table are all of the pieces you've planed to 3/4 inches. You will notice the offcuts I do not throw out, I save and I rip again, just like you're going to have to do. The wider boards there, which are on the, what is that? That's the left of all the other pieces. They're going to be the outside edges that later we will glue to the checkerboard top. Okay, but it's not like we're torturing the pieces of wood here. Jimmy, can you turn off that crazy music? That's better. What we are doing is torching the surface of the wood. It'll create a beautiful, nice, rich color, and that's going to create the contrast for our chess and checkerboard. One major safety concern, don't stop moving with the flame. Because, well, like fire and wood, and that could be a bit of a liability, so keep the torch moving. And now we get to draw happy faces. Really though, you're looking for the grain in the wood, and you're gonna make a decision whether or not you think it's curving upwards or downwards, and that will determine whether your piece of wood is happy or sad. Later, when we glue the wood together, we're gonna alternate that grain pattern to make sure our top doesn't warp too much. And it was right about here that I realized I should have actually marked out the grain pattern first before torching. So in this case, I had to turn the piece of wood over, re-torch that other side, and now I'm ready to glue. And that's why it's called the happy sad rule, boys and girls, because the pieces are happy and then sad. Well, it alternates. Jimmy! Who is that? Once you're satisfied with the layout of your pieces, flip them all up, put glue on all of them, and then flip them down and clamp them together. And this is going to have to wait at least overnight, so let's just take a break. See you later, bye!